There's more than money on the line. There's a whole lot of pride. And honestly, if you're FaZe, I hope you don't fall just like E United did, where they came out a little bit soft, they ran out of gas, and they let their opponent, who's been cruising through the losers bracket, take them down early.
Yeah, and this map is one that it's very difficult to watch FaZe play on. They have not won it since the addition of Gunless. Retaliation Hardpoint has not been a fun place for FaZe to go, as we've seen Gunless run a lot of the NV4 on this map. Really love to see him with a K-bar here. It's Rise Nation jumping out to an early lead. Now, their superstar player gonna be Aqua. The guy just is able to put up so many kills. Look to see him dominate the respawn.
And I've been impressed with Felony throughout their losers bracket run. I've been talking with a few of the people backstage, a few of the referees that have been on stage, and they said that Felo's not only dropping numbers, he's also been kind of a vocal leader at times. For me, when I think of this team, I think of Vicento. He's the guy who's going to be yelling. Apparently, Felony, he's playing with all new energy today.
Yeah, I mean, you look, I think, you would definitely say Vicento and Aqua, the leaders of this team. It's a nice kill there, comes in from Gunless, 2 more from FaZe Clan. But, Rise Nation, they need a big game out of Looney. If he shows up in the slaying department, it's really kind of the missing piece they had last year, right? Nagafen would be up and down in respawns. If Looney delivers in respawns, now Rise, they have that good respawn game. We know what they can do in S&D. They can steal this series.
And Rise Nation, of course, this is the squad that caused the first major upset of the tournament. They took down Luminosity in group stages. They were the reason LG had to play E United in that winners bracket round 1. Yeah, they took their foot off the gas. They kind of had a lull in their tournament, but now they're catching back on fire, and you can see that in the opening minute. But since then, Matt, it's been all FaZe. Look at your scoreboard. It's just turned back yellow. FaZe Clan has taken the lead, and it's on the back of this man. The world champion attaches on a 5 streak.
Yeah, and he's going to rotate out towards Cathedral. As soon as the hill spawns up, he'll earn the points from capturing the objective, and he'll unlock those score streaks. So, see, there he is. He's got the Trinity. Now getting close to the bombardment, only 50 points away. Tags on player up and market, nobody there to finish it off, so not gonna get that assist. Needs to pick up 1 kill or an assist here. He'll be good.
And this is gonna be a tough kill because he's gonna have 2 players pushing in at the same time. Spots 1, but he can't land the shot, so he is stuck with just the Trinities. No bombardment to speak of. Gunless going to town, and he is going to get wiped. So Rise Nation holding strong. There is one more player challenging, though. It's Zuma inside. The contest doesn't last long. 26 points still to go. Rise Nation should retake the lead. There's player number 5 on your mini-map, and he's at the market, but what can he really do here?
I mean, there's no teammate support. His teammates have rotated all the way across the map. I think this is a great start for Rise Nation, considering you're having a slow start from Vicento. 2 and 6 at this moment. But he's going to be a pretty aggressive player on the map. Usually their entry man. You don't expect him to put up insane numbers, but definitely a little bit better than that.
Aqua, Felony, Vicento, they all placed top 3 with Elevate last year. Now in Rise Nation jerseys, they know what it's like to play on Champ Sunday. Going up against this FaZe Clan where we've seen great games out of Enable, Zuma, Gunless, Attach at different times, but against this Optic Gaming squad on the main stage just a few moments ago, they looked like a battered team. The worst version of this team that I've seen yet.
Yeah, but after that loss, I mean, it's a lot easier to get over something like that than something like a game 5, right? I mean, you go to the bathroom, you come back, you're like, guys, we were not even close to winning it. You can't really think about that match too much. You got to move on as see FaZe take the lead. The kills all going in their favor. So it'll be Vicento blowing up the car there, ending Zuma's streak. I believe it was at 3, so not really worried about score streaks from Zuma.
And I'm impressed, Matt. Everyone on FaZe is playing well right now. Everyone is even or positive attached. He got him off to that 5 streak start. Since then, you saw a good run from Zuma. Gunless did a lot of work back at Broken. You got a 40-point advantage now. FaZe Clan is in control of this retaliation.
See, Attach wins one up on top plat, searching for more. That'll be an assist, just trying to stay alive here. See him pre-fire through this doorway. You're able to tag people up. Then his teammates go in, finish them off. Attach now pushing on forward.
That last player is called out. It's Looney who peeks his arm in just to throw a grenade. He is going to be lit up by Attach. Rise, they're waiting for the pinch, and I like the patience you just saw from Looney on the minimap. There's still 20 points to go, though, and Attach, he's just sitting on the deck. Meanwhile, it's Zuma doing all of the damage. He's got 3 players on the opposite end of the hallway, and he just picked Aqua.
We could go over to Gunless, though. Gunless on a 5 streak right now. So he's earned the Trinity. Now working towards that bombardment. You earn these streaks, you already have a huge lead if you're FaZe. You're in a great spot to take map number 1, and here's what you worry about with the Rise Nation. No, you can contend at the beginning of the game when FaZe is playing pretty poorly, but just hanging around. I mean, you're not going to be able to win games against teams that slay at the top level. With 1 or 2 poor performances, and you see what happens. It's FaZe Clan 151 to 93. Vicento able to kill Attach there on the wall run. This bridge hill, Chris, I mean, it doesn't really matter in terms of for Rise Nation, right? I mean, you can earn some time here, but you're really worried about that lower market to Cathedral rotation. You need to win that.
Score streaks are being called in. Last Trinity will not find anything. Vicento taking down Zuma here as Rise Nation is trying to break back in, and Gunless still fully streaked out for FaZe Clan. Keep your eyes on those score streaks in about 2 minutes. Would not be surprised to see him popped if FaZe loses the fight for Cathedral. Attach one-on-one versus Looney. Looney's gonna win a big one for Rise. And now Looney has a chance to flank. His teammates are all gonna be pushing from the right side. Looney is in position to attack from the left, but there is a player waiting. It's Attach. This is gonna be tough for Rise to get through.
Yeah, and FaZe Clan has these streaks on Gunless, so even if Rise Nation were to take this hill, go to Cathedral, lock that down, you have the Trinity Rocket, you have the bombardment to break that setup. All the kills, though, going in favor of FaZe Clan. You see the number 8 on the minimap, Attach. He's spawned up over by Cathedral, so he's going to stay on that side. He's playing quite well thus far. And FaZe Clan just has complete control of this game. They have that lower market. They have the spawns for Cathedral. This has been a very impressive performance here in map number 1.
Attach is looking at double positive at 2.0. Gunless right behind him, 16-9. The duo getting the job done. Enable and Zuma in so many interactions. You see 28 kills and deaths combined for Enable. Zuma, he's at 31 interactions already.
The hill pops up. It will be in control of FaZe Clan here at the beginning. Rise, they need a break in the worst way. Attach, though, shooting lasers there with the NV4.
Looked like Looney was just standing still. Attach is melting. That time he gets some help from Enable. Finally, Felony gets a pick. But Felony, he went from 10-5. Now he's -2 at 16-18. No one from Rise Nation in the last 5 minutes has been able to put together any multi-kills. They're getting single kills. They're getting traded out. FaZe has had the upper hand. A nice team push, though. All 4 surging forward. But look at this, Matt. In the back pocket, Gunless has had these score streaks all game long since the initial rotation. He is going to find 2 opponents and a teammate there.
That's the issue when you give up streaks on this map. You think you have a clean break. You're able to get inside of the hard point. 2 players were alive there for FaZe. They use the Trinity Rocket. They're able to withstand the push here from Rise Nation. Take the last 10 seconds or so. And now going over to Broken Building. It's going to be FaZe Clan in control early. Only 13 points they need to close out game number 1. Looks highly likely to get done here.
Nice shots coming in. It's Gunless over the top, and that should seal the deal. Enable, Attach, Gunless, Zuma. They bounce back from the lost Optic Gaming, and they're looking like they have found their feet quickly.
It's a quick turnaround from that battering by Optic Gaming, but FaZe with a strong performance here in map number 1. They probably look at this series and say, look, we can dominate them in terms of the respawn gameplay. Let's win a search and just get out of here. Let's forget about the Optic match, get to Sunday, see what happens.
They're out pool play. Enable and Gunless. Both players were in the top 10 for KDs and hard points. Both players have been able to put on a show. This was a team effort. Attach, he got the early momentum for the squad. Rise Nation, you called out the anchor. Vicento wasn't there. And I was a bit surprised by that. He was off to a real slow start, and even though Felony was pulling some early weight for Rise Nation, he could only do it for so long. They looked exhausted. They tried to make some team pushes, but even when they did, they had a player like Attach or Gunless waiting for him on the other side.
Yeah, Attach and Gunless were great there in game number 1. Vicento got off to a rough start. Aqua can only do so much in terms of slaying. We'll see. This map number 2, definitely one that Rise Nation needs in a bad way. You can't go down 0-2 against FaZe Clan and then expect to win, 2 straight respawns to force a game 5. Not the spot you want to put yourself in.
I'll be honest, man, after that Splice Optic Gaming, the NVE United, and now the Optic FaZe match, everyone in this room seems exhausted, but Orlando,
I'm exhausted.
Let's all wake up together. We got a game 2 we're going to. Are you guys ready for some more Call of Duty? Yes, our people are waking us up, Matt. It's time for some search and destroy. And as we look at the map, we're gonna see how this one plays out. How do you compare these two search and destroy styles? What do you see when you look at these 8 players?
I mean, FaZe is going to be extremely aggressive in S&D. I know sometimes we've seen some really poor decision making on their side, and for Rise Nation, they're gonna play a little bit more passive, a little bit more strategic. You're gonna see just kind of 2 vastly different play styles go out of here.
There's a look at Rise Nation in the hole 0-1, but they have had a tough road to get here today. Running through that top half of the losers bracket. Can they add FaZe to their list of victims? There's the OG Hype Squad in the front row. We got a lot of people still hanging around. And this one could turn into an exciting matchup at any moment. Rise coming out flat in the hard point. Search and destroy used to be the bread and butter, though, for a guy like Felony. We've seen what Aqua can do. And I'm looking at this man, FaZe, the guy closest to the screen. Ignore that first game, bounce back. What can you put together in Search?
Yeah, I feel like the issue I've always had with Rise Nation as a team is you rely so much on Aqua to make plays, and it's like you never really get somebody consistently, that number 2 option that could really get things going for you. So I think it's important they get somebody to step up here in map number 2. Maybe it's Felony. He loves to go on his flanks, loves to run up the middle of the map at times. See if he can make something happen here in map number 2.
And it's gonna be Crusher, Matt. So we'll see how this search and destroy plays out. On board with Felony first. Looney is gonna be the bomb carrier. Rise Nation on the attack, and there you see a very aggressive FaZe clan. They're gonna storm through the hallways. They wanna take the fight to Rise, but Looney's waiting for him with the ERAD, the bomb carrier drawing first blood.
Now with that man advantage, it opens up a lot of options here for Rise Nation. They don't need to push in towards A. They can even rotate all the way back towards B, but see Gunless here. Just trying to locate one, trying to even the odds here for FaZe Clan. Few shots into one player. He will get away just for a little bit of time, though. Attach takes him out, evening the odds up at 3 players apiece. See Looney, plant bomb here, over at B. See Rise back all the way up.
Attach is gonna get tagged up from the side. It's Aqua, Gunless, working with Enable. 2-on-3, spots Aqua, makes the call. Enable says, get over with me. We're gonna challenge the player at the site. 24 seconds left before they gotta hop on this bomb, and we're gonna see what can FaZe Clan do. The flank is perfect. Enable, a great distraction is coming in from Gunless. Not only does he distract, he finds 2. Enable the 1-on-1, and Rise is gonna pull out the win. That looked ugly for a moment. FaZe clutching up though.
Yeah, he does a nice job getting his health back behind the box, then just slides out to the right here. Able to take out Enable there. Don't know if there was enough time to get the defuse. I believe that gunfight happens with 8 or 7 seconds left. It would have been very close, but it'll be Rise winning round number 1.
I'm gonna stand up. I'm gonna get ready for this round 2. FaZe Clan, what's the game plan? They went through the tunnels on the first attack. Of course, they were on defense setting up in our first round here. They're gonna do it again. Attach and Looney in the feed. Felony also picked off Zuma, so it's 3-3. Enable's gonna find Felony. Man advantage in favor of FaZe. They also have the positioning. Look at those Rise arrows. They're going around the perimeter on a long flank. They're not necessarily together right now. You can see player number 4, FaZe, get picked without Aqua having the opportunity to trade.
Smart play here from FaZe, though. I mean, you try and plant the bomb inside. Somebody comes from an off angle, you take out one. It's a round they could easily clutch up here. Man down, they're gonna rotate all the way through. And Aqua just gets this position a little bit late, so did not see these players cross. So the bomb will go down over at B. Now let's see how Rise Nation decides to retake this site.
Aqua looking for his second kill, makes the call. FaZe, he's gonna continue watching the front. Aqua watching their flank. But the defenders, after planting this bomb, FaZe doesn't have to go anywhere. Nice pick by FaZe when he gets out with his life. Time is against them now, and here comes Aqua, the duo. They picked up 2 of the 3. Last man standing's Attach. Attach trying to clutch up like FaZe did in round 1. Aqua, he's got time here, Matt, and he's gonna get to this bomb. Big start here for Rise Nation. They're gonna go up 2-0.
It's a big round there for Rise. The 2v3 clutch there from FaZe and Aqua. I like the idea from Attach there at the end. He slides around the corner, then goes vertical. For a second, I thought he was just going to try and go over the top of Aqua, like over his head, and maybe Aqua just got stuck in a weird angle, but gets caught out. Aqua with more than enough time to get back to bomb. Another round to Rise.
There was a look at Gungless. FaZe frustrated. They had the advantage there. They threw it away. All 8 players indoors. Now you're going to see the spread in the middle of the map. Enable is going to watch a retreat. Spots Felony, calls it out.
Felony just, he's not going to challenge here in the middle of the map. Just trying to gain some information, then maybe trying to bait one player into this small U area. See, what he's trying to do is get Enable to shoot him, get a call out, then maybe get Attach or Zuma to slide into this U here, bait them right into Looney.
And Facento is watching their flank. Now he's going to come in and reinforce. This is Rise fully stacked up. FaZe, they're going to rotate together. And this is a free plan.
The round's going so long that FaZe probably thought that it was just kind of like a misdirection, that Looney was just kind of shoulder peek in the middle of the map.
Yep.
Then sending everybody over towards B, but FaZe guessed wrong. The bomb goes down towards A, but look at this play from Rise. Rotating everybody out. Now having to kind of retake their own site here. Quite odd decision here from Rise Nation. It'll be Facento taking out Attach. It's a 3-on-3. FaZe push on through. Enable with 1. Aqua with a kill. More kills going in favor of Rise as they go up 3-0.
There you see Yuli looking over at Facento. Good stuff. Good stuff, they're saying. Rise Nation in total control here of Surge after getting blown out in hardpoint. The different pace seeming to catch FaZe off guard a bit. I think it all went wrong though. Someone made a call, they're rotating. The guess was wrong. Rise able to set up perfectly uncontested. And Aqua, he is now sitting at 4-1. On the other side, you do have 4 kills from Attach. Facento, the man to watch in this game, though, also at 6-1. Make it 7-1. Facento's going to find Attach first blood, so you just took out FaZe's best player.
But FaZe has not looked good in Search and Destroy. And they get 6-0'd by Optic Gaming. Right now down 0-3 here to Rise.
Oh, no, Zuma.
Enable.
Gravity got him.
I think that was Enable that fell off the map. I'll have to take a look, but see Rise gets another round win here. So, nope.
Yeah, Enable's in the back.
Yeah,
he's going to get picked. Zuma tried to hit that wall run. We're working with Gungless, and it simply did not pay off. Rise 2 rounds away. We'll see if they will slam the door here on FaZe. And already you see the camo is available here for Facento. He's still working on these streaks, Matt. 8-1 after a terrible respawn. This is how you bounce back. This is what we expected from the veteran.
FaZe has lost 10 straight Search and Destroy rounds. You know, you go from the Optic series to this series.
Not a fun stat.
It'll be Looney drawing first blood. One more player here, so Zuma picks up a kill there. Trades that out, but the bomb is down. Facento with active camo. And you could use this to clutch the round, go up 5-0.
Do you invest it to get the streaks? Even if he doesn't get the kills? Oh! I was gonna say, even if he doesn't get the round, actually. If you get some kills, you got streaks. He got neither.
It's a pretty awful use there of active camo. So now FaZe picks up a round. So if you're FaZe, it's a great round. You know, the Facento burns active camo, doesn't get the streaks, and you end up winning it. I think Facento jumped around the corner and saw both players and got so excited, just tried to hip fire through both of them. Doesn't get either.
How big of a mistake is that going to be? We'll find out as this game plays out. But now you have to think Gunless. He's going to be the next one to earn camo if the game continues on. Facento is restarting fresh. Reactives will be available for both teams in about 3 rounds. And you look over here at this FaZe clan. Gungless leading the charge at 5-4. Zoom and Enable have been very quiet, have not been able to get the picks so far tonight.
The first blood there from Looney.
And I feel like that's another Rise first blood. There's been so many. Now Facento gets the second. Gungless will answer back, but it's a 2-on-3. You're down a man once again.
Yeah, it's Looney who's able to draw first blood the last 2 rounds. You know, Rise Nation was not able to win the last one. See if they can close this round out. Put themselves 1 round away from taking a very important map number 2.
Player number 3 on the minimap, Felony, just checked the B bomb site, didn't see anything. Now they hear the gunshots over at A. Rise is gonna know where FaZe is set up. FaZe, they're gonna wait for an attacker, try and respond, but of course you see those red arrows, no need to move.
And Enable and Gunless here are just trying to wait, see if one player just kind of runs around or they're able to spot somebody out of position, pick up a kill. And they see a nade in the corner here. Gunless is going to know one player at least is here, slides on in with the E-Rad. It's going to leave Enable in a 1v3. He gets dropped quick. Rise Nation, 1 round away from taking map number 2. And Chris, which really should have been a 6-0 map. Like, this should have been Rise Nation just taking care of business in the round with Camo, closing that out, and taking map number 2. FaZe gets 1 round on the board, but they really have not looked close in Search and Destroy.
Rise Nation's on game point, Matt. We'll see, can they close it out? Right now, we got the bomb. It's sitting back at home. It's Looney looking for a flank. Meanwhile, those red arrows are spread. Vicento is gonna invest the score streak. He did get the Scarab, and he will pick up a kill. Gunless goes down, FDLing to safety. But for how long? FaZe is all gonna fall. 6-1, Rise Nation bouncing back.
I mean, look, nothing's working for FaZe Clan. They try and push up the middle of the map. You know, Vicento is able to get one with the Scarab. A few other players push in. Yeah, Aqua, the final kill cam there, taking out Zuma. But I mean, that was not a close game. I mean, the FaZe Clan Search and Destroy today has been, at least in the 2 games I've cast, has been pretty poor. I mean, 12-1 in terms of round count. You know, you may be able to make it to Sunday playing like that, but it won't go much further.
Man, I just have a feeling everyone in this venue is tired right now. Everyone's showing up at 8 a.m., including these players getting ready for the day. You have to wonder, how much does FaZe have left in the tank? They put a lot out there in that first game. I want to see some shots of them on the main stage right now. Are they off their game? Are they still in it? You've now lost 4 of your last 5 games. You haven't won a Search. You got to, at least for me, I have to think they got to steal this uplink if they want a chance of winning this match.
I think they're going to be fine. I mean, this is a team that we know is built for respawn game modes. You think they're going to show up in the uplink. You go back to a hard point, and that is their best overall game mode with Gunless on the roster. You have a good chance to close the series out 3-1.
FaZe Clan, Rise Nation, it's all tied up 1 apiece. We go back to another respawn game mode. When we return, we're going to have uplink. Don't go anywhere. This is a battle for top 4.
I always wonder, like, if you guys would have stayed together,
We would have won.
like, what would have happened?
We would have still won.
For sure.
You think so? Like, if you guys had the same team right now, like, take Teep off the desk, put Crim back on the lineup,
Yeah, I think so.
you guys think you'd still be?
Hell
I think
no. We're playing right now?
I think if we took like
Hell
a
no.
3-month
You guys,
break,
yeah. If you played with
Game
that
is not
roster,
that delusional.
if you played with that roster right now, would you guys win?
I guarantee
Well,
you,
like
if we
from
would have went in
Ghost
the
all the
AEW,
way till now.
Let's say if
we would have ran AW. I 100% believe we would have.
let's say if the roster, let's say if the call roster played at this event, would they win?
Mike Damon, do you
We just had a different clutch factor.
No, I
you
don't
guys
think
didn't play
they
with Teep in the jetpack games.
Yeah,
man.
I feel like certain players like weren't as good in jetpacks.
But I think, I mean, that's different though. I think a lot of people like think it's all based on the game. It's also based on the team you have.
Oh, yeah.
That's
like-
but, okay, so AW specifically,
If you look at
I'm
my,
not trying to roast him, but I would say that was probably your worst game,
What?
and you would agree.
It doesn't say, it does not sound like he
goes,
disagreed.
Wait, did you
A
agree or
what
no?
was
I
not a
played
disagree.
lights out at champs. I had the worst teammates
Never
ever.
mind.
That whole roster from Ghost would not have dominated AW.
Would they have won the AW champs?
I think so, 100%.
No.
Would you have won AW
I feel
champs
like you
with
can't even
Crim
answer
and
that. It just
Pat?
doesn't make
I
sense.
think
Instead of
Crim,
Gil and Mir.
Crim and Damon, not on that Optic team, are 10-time better players. I think me on that team's a 10-time better player. Like the thing is, that AW, I had I had a really good KD the first event, and we won it. I had Stitches. Like I was our best player going into Sunday.
Stitches game.
Yeah, that was tough.
The Gfinity, I had like 1.2. Like I think if people don't understand, like
If we woke up in November and had that team, we'd still beat
that's
people.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like if
think
we
so?
had like a 3-month break from
Yeah.
all those Ghost events at the end, 100% we do.
Cap doesn't seem to agree.
Not at all.
Cap's never been on the greatest team of all time.
All right, Matt, there were the dinner with champs. Who do you side with in that argument?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I think you would have seen so many other rosters form after that. It's like really kind of just a open-ended question. Do I think they have enough talent to make the final? Absolutely. Do I think they probably finish top 4? Yes. You just don't know what other rosters form. I mean, in that kind of world, Formal's in like a free agent. Who else is on Optic Gaming? Does Denial ever form? Does Clay stay
Right.
with Optic? Just a lot that kind of goes into kind of predicting what happens there.
A lot of ways that one could have unraveled.
Yeah, oh yeah, without a doubt.
How does this one unravel? We're going into a game 3, back into the match. I'm ready to get this one going. Uplink, throwback. Who's your favorite?
I think you got to go with FaZe Clan. With how fast they're going to play, this is their best uplink map. You would definitely favor FaZe Clan here in game number 3. Then going into game number 4, the hard points. I mean, it's FaZe has gotten their worst one out of the way. With Retail, you get a throwback or a scorch. I mean, you're in a very good spot.
Starting things off. First gunfights are going to be won by FaZe Clan. Attached on a 2-streak. Looking for number 3, the wall bang. Not going to find anyone quite yet. And he is just pre-firing. Now going back with the drone. FaZe wants at least a 1-point play here. They did lose Enable, so it's a 3-on-4 fighting into the base. But they just picked up 2 big kills behind Gunless and Zuma. Here comes the run. This could even be a dunk.
Zuma gets in the 1-point throw. So you saw attached there with the drone. There was a player laying around the corner. He kind of leads the way, does not have teammates in support. He gets cut down. And Zuma able to pick up 1 kill, then grabs the drone, throws it in for that 1-point play. Get FaZe up 1-0 as Vicento now has gotten the drone out, but no teammate support here. If he's going to put points up, it's going to be all alone.
And of course, the winner of this is going to move on to play Luminosity a little bit later in the weekend. In fact, to start the morning, 10 a.m. tomorrow. That will be a battle for a top 3 finish. So big series here tonight. FaZe, Rise Nation tied up 1 apiece. FaZe striking first in your first minute. Now it's Rise's turn to answer back. Do they have the kills to lead the way? Looney's going to be getting the first. However, there's 2 more answering back from FaZe. Vicento, he's just got to stall out now with Aqua.
Well, you saw Vicento with the drone. He was trying to go top side, his teammate side there, then brings it back towards mid-map. They fall in the middle of the map. So he's forced to throw the drone down, not able to make a push. It's 3 dead there in favor of FaZe Clan, but notice they're not going to grab the drone. They're going to push on forward, try and get control of the Rise Nation base. Aqua, though, being sneaky, hiding out and bowling. That's a big kill. They're on a gunless. It's going to stop any push here from FaZe Clan for the time being.
Attach winning the battle versus Looney on another streak. This time it's 3 kills in a row. Gunless leading the charge, but Felony holds strong on defense. The drone carrier Enable, last man standing. He's just gonna throw that one for yards. And Rise is coming hunting. Looney on the fast break is gonna be looking for more. Trying to put the pressure, spots one in the window, knows there's a player at underpass after throwing out the tacticals.
They're going to bring the drone towards that top side. And you see that's going to bring a lot of the FaZe team up towards that top side of the minimap. Allow Felony to come here through this middle. See if he can pick up some kills. He's going to locate the drone, throws it at a teammate here. This is a wild play. Now Vicento probably did not expect to have the drone back in his hands so quick. He runs forward, he dies. Felony falls as well. As a pretty poor push there from Rise Nation.
I was gonna say, what's going wrong now for Rise? Because we've seen FaZe, they've threatened twice, they've succeeded once. Rise, it doesn't even look like they've threatened yet.
I mean, it's a second wave of kills. It's easy to get that first wave of kills. You get a 4 down in the middle of the map. Just picking up those kills to push into the enemy base. It's going to be the hardest part. Enable here, a few shots in a melee.
And this is big, right? Enable's the only player on this side of the map for his team, delaying Rise's push forward to the middle of the map. That allows guys like Gunless Attached get into position. Aqua is gonna hold strong on defense like we saw Felony do just a few moments ago. But Zuma is still behind enemy lines. Every single time Rise pushes up, there's one player from FaZe behind them. And that can't happen, Felony. Zuma turns and gives them the business.
It's 3 in a row there for Zuma. He's trying to open this lane up, potentially putting it in a 2-point play here. Attach gonna lead the way, has drone in hand, he will fall. Now Gunless gonna slide around the corner. Maybe he can get the drone to get a 1-point play. It'll be Rise Nation though, holding on the defensive end. But you know, the defense has been great for Rise. Where is the offense? You've gotten to mid-map, not gotten much further than that.
-7 is Rise Nation. FaZe outslaying them so far. Zuma, nice spree in the last minute here. 38 seconds to go in our first half, and it's just a 1-point game. Very low scoring. Neither team taking a dominant position. FaZe has had Rise on the back foot for the first half. But you have to wonder, when are they going to convert these into some dunks?
I mean, it's only a 1-possession game. So for as much good as we've been saying that FaZe Clan has done, Rise Nation still in position to potentially tie this one up here. And look at this, one player snuck behind enemy lines. They try and throw it over the top to Looney.
And Looney is just going to get that one out of there. Excuse me, not Looney. It was Zuma able to get that one out of there after picking up the kill. And we're going to go into the half just 1-0. Low scoring game.
But, you know, if you're Rise Nation, you got to be happy with that. You got outslayed pretty heavily there. Now, you know, you bounce back here. You have one good half. You're only down 1 possession. You know, you easily take a 2-point play in. You're able to take the lead. So I know, very low scoring first half.
Second half, game number 3. It's the swing game. Who's going to take the lead? It's looking like it's going to be FaZe Clan so far. The respawns, well, Rise, they're simply not getting the kills. But we saw Envy, their ability to bounce back in their winners bracket match against E United a little bit earlier. This game is not over until all 10 minutes have ticked off the clock. Rise with some early kills. It's Vicento with 2. He is now on a 3 streak, making 4. Vicento is burning through FaZe. He's causing problems over here at Bowling. Another fight. This time he's got help from Aqua. And they're looking to dunk this in. You still have 2 more players. They take it to the middle, though. They don't wrap it left where they had an opportunity. The most they're going to get out of this is a 1, and Looney's just trying to stay alive.
Looney trying to make his way back towards the drone. He will be taken out. That's a good offensive push there from Rise Nation. It's been their best chance to score we've seen all game long. Gunless trying to play the drone here, ends up in a member of Rise Nation's hands, just trying to figure out where this player is, where he's playing the close corner up on the sidewalk. Aqua playing on the sidewalk, and if Aqua starts to heat up, he could be the player that Rise Nation needs to swing this game in their favor.
On the other end, I've been really impressed with the Naval. It's only 2 kills at a time, maybe a third. He hasn't gone on any massive sprees, but he's starting to pull away from the pack on the leaderboard. 17 and 11, make it 18, a 3 streak, leading the charge here for Attach. Gunless is gonna fall though after Attach. The drone is on the ground. Rise stalls them out once again, and Enable, rather than challenge, he is just gonna buy some time.
It's gonna be 3 kills though in favor of FaZe. Rise does not reset the drone. It'll be just on the back of Looney here. The defensive stand needs to come in from Rise. So Naval not going to be able to get the 1-point throw off there. Everybody else falling here for FaZe. Gunless with a desperation throw. Gets intercepted there by Looney. More great defense here from Rise.
Rise is like 4 strong goalies in this game. They don't have a star striker yet.
But every time they get close to mid-map, you're just wondering, who is going to pick up the kills for Rise? And every time, it's 3 dead, 4 dead in favor of FaZe Clan. You need the kills to come in the middle map if you're Rise Nation. Because eventually you're going to lose one of these fights in your own base, and it's going to result in a 2-point play.
You can block 10 head kicks, but 1 lands and you're done. I feel like that's going to be the case for Rise. Single dunk could put them out of this game. 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Finally, 3 down for FaZe. Last man standing is going to be Gunless. If you take out Gunless here, if you're Aqua, you start putting the players on different spawns. But Rise, again, losing the gunfights. Only Felony wins his. He will find a second, and Looney is still up.
Yeah,
Drone is on the ground, so there is a chance here, Matt.
Yeah, and Looney working on a 4 streak here. Trying to move his way forward. Has the E-Red in his hands. He needs the button. Who intros here, picks up a kill, gives Rise Nation a chance to get a 1-point playoff. And right now, Looney is, throughout this weekend, from what I've seen from Rise, he has played quite well. A lot of the times when this team loses, a lot of the pressure goes on to Looney. He showed up so far.
I thought he was their best player back at Anaheim. Of course, they had a hot start there, struggled as the tournament went on. This tournament, different players have stepped up at different times, but this is definitely their toughest competition they've seen all day.
And it's another interception on defense there for Rise. So a 1-point throw goes up from Attach, gets picked off. We still have a 1-0 game here. So one of the lowest scoring uplinks you'll probably ever see. So now Rise Nation, they pick up 2 kills. They need to create points here. Aqua with FTL, all the kills going in favor of Rise. He tries to pass, it gets caught off the fence. They will still put this one in though for 2.
Are you kidding me, Matt? So you don't score for 9 minutes and 5 seconds. Now you have a 1-point advantage. All you have to do is stall out for 50 seconds. One interception and a clear, you're good.
They've been so good on defense. Here comes the streaks from Pacento. The Trinity Rocket coming down. He is so close to active camo as well. FaZe, they have played great for 9 minutes. Rise Nation, their defense has been so strong. Looney with some kills. Gunless answering back. The drone in hands of FaZe Clan.
And this is their last push. You have 20 seconds. You have to make this count if you're FaZe. Zuma is going to be leading the charge with Attach. Will the SMGs be able to get the picks? Gunless, he wraps it back. Aqua is out there in the field. 8 seconds left, Matt. This game is done. Rise Nation with a solo dunk has won the game.
Looney was huge there. Just picking up the kills necessary to keep Rise Nation in the game. Towards the end, Pacento heated up, goes on a 4 streak, gets a dunk with a pass from Aqua, then earns himself the score streaks. As a very slow uplink results in a Rise Nation win.
Would you call that an ugly uplink? Are these teams just evenly matched? How do you even break it down? How do you result in just 3 scores after 10 minutes?
I mean, it was just, one team would pick up a wave of kills in their base, get to mid-map, die, then they would go the other way, just back and forth. Nobody could get over that 50-yard line, so to speak. Now, Rise Nation, though, with some big plays at the end, they pull it out. That's a huge win in terms of this series. You go to a hard point, maybe you're able to squeak that one out, but you secured that Game 5 S&D if you're Rise Nation.
That's like watching the Jets, man. It's going to be a low-scoring game, a whole lot of punts, but if you do hit that field goal at the end, you're taking it home. Congratulations, Rise. You're up now. You're sitting on match point. You just won the search. You steal the uplink. You could seal the deal here in this next hard point.
I'd rather watch an infinite loop of that match than ever watch the Jets. The Jets are the absolute worst team in all of sports. I feel like I just need to get that out there.
All sports ever.
I'm a Giants fan.
Now it's a fact.
Going into the hard point, though, we'll see what FaZe Clan is made of. They need to bounce back. We've seen them do it time and time again. You can't see his face here because it's blocked by Enable, but you can see Gunless just using his hands, just really trying to get some kind of point across. We saw this in stage 2. When they would drop games, Gunless gets very animated with these guys, sometimes doesn't agree with how they like to play the game. He's probably pretty heated about something that went on there during the uplink.
And We saw that back when he was on E United. When he had a loss, he would let his teammates know. Not always the most constructive criticism, but he would make his voice heard. FaZe, they gotta rally behind their leader Enable now. That was your game. You had control. You had the opportunities. One slip up cost him big. And as you said, big props to Looney on that left side of the map. He drew so much attention. He got some big kills. All Rise had to do was pounce once, and they made it count.
Yeah, Looney was a beast on the defensive end. An interception or two, picking up kills in and around the base. Gunless needs to go big for FaZe here in map number 4. Looney there on your screen. He was the man for Rise Nation in game number 3 that gives them a chance to close this series out the next hardpoint.
And if you remember Looney last year, he was playing alongside the guys that are waiting for the winner of this match in the next round. Slacked, Classic, Octane, all were wearing Rise jerseys last year. You know it would mean the world for Looney, not only to win this one, to be able to take down his former teammates at a COD championship.
That would be a great matchup, but they need to get by FaZe Clan. FaZe Clan will not go easy. They're one of the better hardpoint teams in the game. They come in to this event, stage 2 on, with a 79% win rate in the mode. It'll be Scorch Hardpoint, which, conveniently for FaZe Clan, is their absolute best. Win rate, 100%, 5-0.
And we are not going to have a slow-paced game on Scorch. This is going to be fast. It's going to be furious. Felony, if you remember, the first hardpoint opened up 10-5 before getting shut down. To start this one off, it's all FaZe. They get the first 3 kills. Now Rise starting to answer back. FaZe is going to have early control. They'll also have spawns for the new hill.
And why FaZe excels on this map is because it forces them to play fast. It forces them to move up the map. So you see Gunless able to grab 3 here at the beginning of the game. He falls, but to be FaZe in control of the hard point here. They have control of the Turbine spawns. Hill number 2, that'll come up next. You're able to hold Turbine. You're in a good spot, especially when FaZe gets this early lead. Aqua with 2 kills. Now what you're going to see is Rise Nation push all the way through, trying to spawn FaZe all the way out, and they do it. You see where Enable spawns up on the minimap, number 5. See Zuma as well, all the way in the hangar on the opposite side.
Vicento is behind enemy lines, but he was just spotted. Big kills coming in from Attach. He's going to find Looney as well. There's pressure in the back, and now it is a race to the Turbine here. Zuma going up against Felony. If he doesn't get the kill right away, Felony's going to have lots of support. 3 players there from Rise win the race. And it's Rise now with control.
Yeah, I was going to say, there wasn't really much of a race because Rise Nation spawned right next to that Turbine hill, so they were able to get 3 members back before FaZe can even get 1 towards that hard point. We talked about how important it is to rotate over towards this hill. This is Rise Nation that was able to win the rotation. Looney with 1, trying to find this player around the pole, going to pick up another. Finally will fall at the hands of Enable, but Rise Nation has done a fantastic job, whether they're in the hill, racking up time, or getting in, contesting the hard point there.
That could have got ugly, Matt.
Yeah, but now they spawn over by hangar. So now, you give up the last 10 or so seconds here. You're going to try and make it right back. These first few kills, though, are huge.
And it looks like Felony will pick up the first. Zuma there to trade, and Zuma's looking for more. Almost finishes kill, re-peaks, and Vicento is waiting there for the trade. So kills going back and forth. Rise still getting the preferred spawns. But Attached, Enable, crushing at the front. Gunless now the 3rd into the action. And it's FaZe Clan who continues scoring.
But they are spawning pretty far away. They're still giving Rise Nation this preferred spawn, as Rise is just going to be able to flood in towards this hill. FaZe, though, wins another wave of gunfights.
I felt like that was 4 waves of gunfights won right there. Attached now double positive at 10-5, leading the lobby. Gunless with some big ones. And Enable and Zuma constantly just getting 1. They died, they reinforce, they do it again. But they're winning the key gunfights that is helping FaZe continue scoring. They're going to have a 50-point lead, make it 55 as we go to the drill. Rise again with the setup. Can they hold it this time?
Well, you knew this was going to be a tough match for Rise Nation in this map specifically because it's a 100% win rate. This is where FaZe feels like their best. They've shown it so far. We go over to drill, where now Rise Nation, they're going to feel pressure from both sides here. Aqua's able to deal with 1, Felony with another, and they stop this push coming through for FaZe Clan. Gunless, the only one up near the hill. He's able to grab 1 kill, now going to wait for his teammates before he tries to fly in.
Aqua's inside, and not for long. He is going to get pinched. Gunless comes flying through. 4 streak, 5 streak. Gunless tearing apart Rise. Attach is going to be right there with him. And player 8, Attach, is set up on the minimap. Look at this peak. 2 players from Rise trying to break through. Attach, he was the bait. Zuma, he is going to be the net. Catches 2. And it's Enable continuing to score. Excellent rotation, good baiting, great teamwork, and a double score lead basically here now for FaZe Clan. They're going to be up 124 to 63.
You can come back here if you're Rise Nation. You just need a great hold here on bridge. You need to rotate the turbine, get control of that hill. The hardest part about that will be, even if you take a lot of that time, it's still going to be a very close game. You need to figure out a way to control turbine and get Hangar, and they're all the way across the map from each other. So that does suck for Rise Nation. It's going to be very difficult for them to come back.
That does suck.
Yep.
Matt Morello 2017, I agree with it completely, Matt.
Anytime you have to take both of those hills, you're just in an awful position. And I know Rise Nation, they put themselves in that spot where that's really the only way they can get back into this game.
+5 now is Zuma. Attach is slowed down. Gunless continuing to impress. And FaZe will break Rise's setup on the bridge. They're also set up now for the turbine. You win this first push from Rise, FaZe is scoring freely, but it's 3-on-2 now. Gunless and Attach, their teammates spawning way out at the drill. The support will not be there, and down goes Attach. He trades out 1. Gunless is gonna get flooded, but he picks up 2 here.
Oh, I was gonna say that could have went well for Rise Nation. They push Gunless. Gunless picks up 2 kills there. On a 3 streak, gonna pop the Scarab, get players weak as they try and push in towards the hard point. Now Rise Nation gonna have to wait a little bit. Zuma with another Scarab. This time he's able to take out Looney with it. They know where the pressure is coming from. This should be a fairly easy hold here on Turbine for FaZe Clan.
And a big win though by Aqua. He gets behind the head glitch and he's able to pick 1. Zuma there with the ERAD is gonna take him off, and Rise will pick up your scrap time. 17 points to Rise, but FaZe Clan, they just gained 30 on that last hill.
Yeah, but now they have to get all the way here across the map, win multiple gunfights to get into Hangar. Felony is able to win 1. Knows there's at least 2 players inside here. He's just gonna run right at Attach. Attach mows him down. It's now Aqua trying to play here for the spawns. Able to get 1 kill, and you see he's gonna dart all the way towards the back, waiting for a second player to challenge outside of Hangar. And now you see the members of FaZe Clan inside the hill just spreading out. They know that no Gunless is spawned in the middle of the map. They have to wait for him to get back before these gunfights take place.
Enable Gunless in the feed. Aqua trying to answer back for Rise Nation, but it's Enable. Working with Attach, they just clear house. 1 player left in position. It's player number 1 on the mini-map, Looney. He's in a dance right now with Enable, and Enable, he has him dead to rights if he peeks. Looney re-peeks, Enable picks up the kill. Zuma's shutting the front door. It's been all FaZe. They are now 35 points away from forcing a game 5.
Yeah, and Rise getting down early really cost them. I mean, when you have to take Turbine and then rotate to Hangar, win that as well. When you spotted the other team 100 points, it's very difficult to come back here on Scorch. I know really one of the hardpoint maps, maybe even the most I know of the hardpoint maps, and it's very unforgiving. When you start to go down, you will just continue to go down, and these games will end in blowouts like this.
In the last 2 minutes, Zuma has been the man. You think all the way back to the Turbine, some big plays he had there. He's on another 4 streak now, 20-10, leads the lobby. Attach, just like in the first hard point, he gets off to the hot start. His teammates catch up, they dominate, they crush by over 100 points. The question is, can you keep this rolling into Search? Because on Crusher, you are not looking clean.
Yeah, the Search and Destroys in the last 2 matches for FaZe have been extremely poor. They're going to need to win this game 5 to make it to Championship Sunday.
This is such a big match right now. I don't feel like we're getting the best games, not the tightest games, but this is a very narrow matchup. It's all style play, and FaZe, they are showing that they are the stronger squad when it comes to getting the kills and putting the pressure on your opponent. Rise, though, they have showed that composure. They've shown when they can slow things down, when they can set up, they can execute their strategies. They did it in Search and Destroy. They clutched up when they needed that uplink. Will they be able to do it once again in Game 5, or will they be outgunned? That's the big question for me.
It's going to be tough, I think, on FaZe Clan. You know, you have not been great in Search and Destroy in your 2 matches on the main stage. Going into this Game 5, this is exactly the scenario that Rise Nation wanted. You're able to win that uplink, force that Game 5. You feel pretty good about your chances.
This is day 4 in the final game here of the night. Let us know on Twitter, who do you think is walking away and advancing to Championship Sunday? Is it FaZe Clan? Is it Rise Nation? We'll find out. It's Game 5 Breakout when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the final game on Saturday, and this is the last game that will determine who is moving on to join the Final Four on Championship Sunday. Is it Rise Nation, who has stormed through the losers bracket all day long, or is it FaZe Clan, who just fell to Optic Gaming in the winner's semifinal? FaZe, they've looked great in the respawns, barring that loss on Uplink. But now we're going back to Search and Destroy. This is Rise's old bread and butter. They've been up, they've been down. How strong can they finish against their rival?
I tell you what, man, Sento and Aqua always figure out a way to make it to Sunday. Would not be surprised to see Rise Nation, you know, in what some would say is an upset here of FaZe Clan, take this last Search and Destroy. In terms for FaZe Clan, though, Breakout has been one of their stronger Search and Destroys with a 67% win rate. So
Rise has had an awful season, Matt. I'll just say it straight up. They have underperformed. They have not lived up to their potential. You can turn it all around right here. You win this game tonight, you finish top 4 at Champs. This season is a victory, and to open things up, Felony comes in with 2, Looney gets the 3rd, Enable has to pull off the ace if FaZe wants round 1.
We talked about FaZe Clan's search and destroy woes on the main stage today. The match against Optic, they obviously lose that one 6-0. The first one here was 6-1. 12-1 round count in those 2 games. This first round not looking like it's going to go their way either. It's Enable here in a 1v3. Spots 1. Just a little bait there. So Rise Nation takes him out, takes round number 1.
And I like the aggression from Felony right away. He gets up close. He uses that E-Rad. He powers through 2. Looney had his back. The trades weren't there. And then Enable, what are you going to do? 1-on-4? You're simply outgunned. There's a look at Felony. Like many of the players that you're seeing on the main stage throughout this weekend, he got to start playing Search and Destroy only tournaments, learned how to play the respawn game under the tutelage of some of the veterans. Now it's his time to shine.
See how Rise attacks this on offense. As looks like Felony has spotted one. Just peeking over the building. That was Enable there for FaZe Clan. And he's going to back all the way up because he expects the pressure to come in here. Through the dozer, over towards B.
Smokes are out. Rise wants to make a move. They wait, seeing if anyone's going to bite on the bait. Not going to happen quite yet. Grenades going out from all members of Rise Nation. Keep your eyes on player number 6, though. It's Aqua on the move. While everyone is looking at top B, Aqua setting up on the flank. He's going to try and crash in just as his teammates surge forward. FaZe, they're wise to it, though. Somebody is missing. They feel something's off. Aqua, if he turns around the corner, he has a free kill waiting for him.
Enable draws first blood here. I believe they spotted Aqua, you see.
Yes.
As soon as he gets to this position, gunless there in the back of the map. Just beams on him. Attach, though, able to jump up, finish him off with the E-Rad. The bomb, though, will be rotated all the way out over towards A. Will go down. Vicento in a spot to make a play here, Chris. You know, players are just going to cross right to his left.
It's a 2-on-4, though, so unless you get 2, this is not going to be considered successful. There's the first, has to pre-fire. Reload goes down, was down to the last 4 bullets. He's outgunned, so the trade happens. Bomb is down for Looney, but you're asking the man to stop 2 diffusers. Instantly, FaZe can just throw 1 body on this, 2 players protecting him, and Looney sees it on the first peek, goes for the bomb diffuser. It's not going to work out. FaZe Clan answers back, and honestly, that's all composure, Matt. They see all the bait. They don't bite on it at the top. They don't challenge. They simply wait for Rise Nation to make a mistake. Aqua getting caught off guard, and Enable getting that first blood is what set the tone.
Yeah, maybe if Vicento is able to pick up 1 more kill, you don't have that extra body to watch all the angles there in by the site, and Looney's able to slide in and make a play. Although it was not an easy round there for FaZe Clan, they get one on the board as see what they decide to do now on offense. That first round was not pretty on the offensive side of things. See what they decide to do here. Looks like Attach is going to get tagged up.
Yeah, he's going to peek and get punished instantly.
It's a lot of pressure there towards mid-map for Rise Nation. Ooh, players trying to run in here towards the site. Zuma trades it out, though. His gunless will fall. Zuma has bomb in hand now. Just how do they open this up? You see the other 2 players for FaZe sitting so far back. Zuma's going to need some kind of help. They're going to get in and get bombed down with these.
I thought we were going to see FaZe try and power their way through the showers. Instead, they back up. They catch their breath once again. Vicento, great positioning. Can't land the 4th bullet. Felony, though, gets the call, and he is going to get aggressive. Backup is there from Aqua. Man advantage. And as we say, Attach brings this down to a 1v1. They know where Vicento was last seen. But Vicento, he has the defender's advantage. Attach has to make the move on the objective. That's exactly the game plan.
Attach will not even get bombed down there. Vicento cleans him up. And that is a great situation if you're in. You know, the 1v1 happens, you're like, okay, if it's a Rise Nation fan, a little bit nervous, but you know, with only 30 seconds left, Attach, I mean, if the Vicento doesn't see the bomb go down within, you know, 10 seconds or so, you go check that other bomb site. It's so far away here on Breakout. You probably pick him up before he gets bombed down there. Vicento checks the site, able to win it.
And I think Vicento kind of set it all up, but it was Felony's charge. The challenge, the trust in Aqua to trade. That was the difference maker for Rise Nation in round 3, but now it's Rise's turn to attack. FaZe, once again, was stellar on their last defensive stand. They were so patient. They waited until Rise made a mistake. Will they be able to get the first blood once again? Last time it was Enable, arrow number 1, who is just jumping and looking for the peak, and this time he doesn't even fire his gun. He makes the call out, but doesn't escape with his life. FaZe drawing that first pick.
Those are 6 shots from FaZe, as that'll be first blood to Rise Nation. The bomb here will go down. Now it's a very difficult retake here for FaZe Clan. You have just a great advantage if you're Rise. I mean, you have bomb down planted towards you. You have all the cover of the building. That is Zuma grenading a teammate right in the back.
That's how you make the round close.
It's gonna force attach right into the corner. This is not how FaZe would have liked this round to play out. Gunless, the last one up.
Oh no, Matt.
Rise Nation deals with him quick.
And that's a mental round right there for FaZe. Not only do you lose it, but you lost it based on your own play. Enable unable to escape with his life. A teammate slowing down your defensive push. Attach still wants to stay aggressive. Rise is waiting for him, and FaZe with that first pick, you see him getting fired up here. And FaZe clearly having some issues with his headphones last second. A little bit of panic on his face. He's at 6-1. Will he get into position in time, though? Looks like FaZe stalling things out. We'll give Bryce time.
So we'll see FaZe getting very close to Camo. So you earn that ability, you go up something like 4-1. This will be very similar to how Crusher played out. So it's gonna be FaZe here, trying to get in towards that B site. Gunless will just slide across. You're able to get to the site here easy, but does not want to plant the bomb, slides on back. Maybe they're trying to bait one player out, figure out where Rise Nation is going to attack this from. Now you'll see Gunless get bombed down. So Looney's on this flank. Looney's the key here for Rise Nation. He can pick up a kill coming in from Cave. They can just converge right on the site.
I think the player to watch is going to be FaZe, and as we say that, it's Felony finding 2. Aqua, unfortunately, picking up his own teammate. But now it's Looney. The backstab is in. 1 man left. Attach was in a 1-on-3, and as soon as Attach grabs one, FaZe is there to finish off the round. Rise Nation is 2 rounds away from playing Luminosity tomorrow morning.
Yeah, when Looney comes on that flank through the cave, it just puts a lot of pressure on FaZe because they just want to sit at that dozer, basically 3 across at it. When he starts firing through that cave, I mean, now you're stuck in an awful position. I mean, there's not enough places to get cover from both sides. Rise Nation just able to converge on you in that small area. They take the round, and you see Facento, just a general, just kind of commanding where everybody's going to go here, just making sure everybody's paying attention. As he knows, it's a great opportunity here for Rise Nation. You win this game 5, you have a shot going into Sunday.
Facento, I feel like he's kind of the sniper in the back, man, but it's been Felony, the infantry. He's been the one charging forward and getting these big kills. That last round, another double kill for him. He has been great for Rise when they need to break a FaZe setup. And Rise is on the attack this time around. They're gonna wait and see where FaZe is set up. So far, they've spotted a few in the middle.
And if we go back to Facento, they're playing this so slow. They're trying to bait somebody in because he's so close to the Trinity rocket, only 100 away. If he gets that 1 kill, he'll earn the Trinity, and he'll also get his active camo. You see there, they fire some shots in the mid-map, then they try and back out, trying to draw players in to Facento. He ends up throwing a nade right at Aqua's face, and we'll see. Now here's the issue with Rise Nation. Their strategy is to play so far back, but now with only 30 seconds left, you're not giving yourself a lot of options.
FaZe Clan checking every corner. They're saying, where did Rise go? They have a good idea, but no one wants to challenge on the flank. Felony's gonna go back for the re-peek, and he's been spotted by Gunless, so nice job. I believe that was actually Enable who forces him back down. Now you have Zuma looking for the intro push, can't stop the bomb in time. Camo's out for Facento. Aqua finds 1, it's all up to Enable 1-on-3. And look at Facento, that play got him fully streaked out.
And you're gonna have, if you're Rise Nation, camo and full streaks going up 5-1, barring a massive collapse here. Enable trying to clutch, he will fall. Rise Nation 1 round away from going to Championship Sunday. Facento has shown up here in Game 5.
Hey Matt, you wanna know the only team to beat Rise Nation in the bracket so far?
What would that be?
Team Infused.
Okay.
When did it happen? Winners bracket round 1, before they beat Straight, before they beat Allegiance, before they kept dominating their way to where they're at right now in this series. And it all comes back to that uplink. FaZe, you crushed 9 minutes of uplink, you'll lose by 1. And now you have to rattle off 5 straight rounds to make it to Championship Sunday. This is the end of the road, the end of the line. Placento's looking to shut you down.
2 kills in favor of Rise Nation. Now you see the Trinity Rockets coming down. They're not able to get anything with it. 2 kills. Now, Zuma falls. It's all on Enable. Rise Nation will take it in a Game 5, 6-1 here, knocking out FaZe Clan.
Aqua, Facento, welcome back to another Championship Sunday.